All right, here's another tech tip from your boy. I've been out here all day on this roof. And you say, well, that's a lot of time to be spending on a roof. Well, I would tell you, it's either this or you rebuild your house, which is more time. And there's another tech tip I've got for you people. When you've got massive ice on the edges of your roof, you do not need to take it all off. But sometimes you need to take it all off, if you know what I mean. And what I mean by that is you say, well, that's crazy. You just said you don't need to, and then you're saying you do need to. Yes, in certain areas where you have heavy snowfall, like this, where when it comes off your roof, the ice is going to land on your bay windows. You have to put plywood and stuff in front of them, people. Look at all that ice right there. Now, these windows were high enough that they didn't get affected by it. But if this had come off in one sheet and hit this snowbank and bounced back, it would have took that window out right there. So the $14 for the sheet of plywood is worth saving $2,400 in the long run when you have to put a new window in. And I believe me when I tell you, these contractors are taking full advantage of this situation right now. And being that your boy Bry is an honest person, and I'm trying to look out for you, the DIYer, and you, the homeowner, I'm trying to give you the 411, so to speak, on the situation. This is your boy Bry. There is a massive hunk of ice right here that I cannot get off. So that's going to have to melt its way off. But when it does, we've got plywood up so that when it lands against the window, it's not with the full force against the pane of glass. If you know what I mean. But just a heads up, when the sun comes out, and it will tomorrow, these edges right here are going to create such a slick environment that you ain't going to be able to stand on this roof. And all of this extra heavy stuff, this ice accumulation up here, my shovel will not go through that. So as you can see, that is heavy ice. You can see it. It's good ice. It's hard ice. And it's an ice that says, I'm not coming off, bitch, until it gets warm. So at the end of the day, that's the scenario we're dealing with. Now, we do have the big JD that as you knock the snow off, you have to take the snow off and then remove it with the snowblower. Once the ice comes off, it's done. You're not doing anything else with the snowblower unless you want to replace shear pins. And if you don't know what a shear pin is, leave it alone. But here's the other thing. Down here, I have to uncover that ice right there because there's a dryer vent. You want to make sure if you have any furnace vents or dryer vents and any kind of exhaust vent, you want to make sure you open that back up or you will be taking a nap for a long time, so to speak, if you know what I mean. You potentially could be going to sleep and saying, I'm going to put a load of laundry in, and then you wake up and say, where am I at? Oh, how you doing, Lord? How you been? So you may wake up with a situation like that. So clean your vents, clear your dryer vents, clear your exhaust furnace vents, and do yourself a favor. And if you're a modern woman, come to your senses and say, you know, I need a guy like Bry. I need a guy like him. I do need a man. And you'll find a guy. You know what I'm saying? You'll find a hard-working man like me that says, hey, if it comes my way, I'm ready to tackle it. Because we didn't get raised up to be, how do I put this, a DEI child. But this is your boy Bry. I've got to get her done before the, sun sets on the situation, because I woke up at the early morning sun and said good morning, and then I'm going to be putting her to bed too, because that's the way your boy Bry rolls. He doesn't sit back on the sidelines and say, I wonder and I wish and I could and I thought I could and I wished I could. He gets her done, people. This is your boy Bry. I'll talk to y'all later. I've got to get on down the road.